Booktube. 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 Book friends. Hello. Please just start the video.
You were right.
Oh yeah.
Today, Jacob is going to be joining us.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Stop saying hi, dear.
Okay.
Stop waving.
Oh.
And today we're going to be playing a game called Know It or Lose It.
No way. I did not see that coming.
Which basically is a game where
So playing a game.
called
Lose it.
No.
Know it.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
lose it.
Okay. Do you know what the game is?
Yes, so all the books on your bookshelf which you have not read have been flipped over. And you're allowed to look at the cover and...
I have to tell you what the book's about.
Yeah.
Or I basically have to read them within a certain amount of time, or I have to unhaul them.
Oh,
So...
Spit in any that haven't been read.
What? So almost all of my books?
Yes.
You're going to spit in all my
Yes.
books? Great. So also, this is the segment of the video where you find out how much of a terrible person I am. And see how many of the books that I own that I've actually read, which is not a lot.
It's be on screen now. Ooh, look at those books. They're so unread and turned around. So naughty.
Okay.
Okay.
So there are a couple of exclusions from this game. So first and foremost, any sequels are excluded because I can't really explain what that is on camera without it being a spoiler for you. And if it's like the third book in the series and I've only read the first book in the series, I don't know what it's about. Next exclusion is books that are in Welsh because Jacob can't read Welsh, so he wouldn't be able to check. He wouldn't be able to check if I knew what the book was about or not. The last exclusion is books that are basically just yours. Like
No, books that are mine, not basically mine. I sometimes read as well.
See though. We forgot one of the exceptions, so...
What is the exception?
Non-fiction books.
No way.
Because...
They're real.
No.
Because the stuff inside is real.
No.
Because they're non-fiction.
No.
Because you know the story to them. Because they're real events that have happened and you know everything.
No. But I like to think that you think I know everything. That's good. That's a good start.
Why can't you read them?
Why can't I read them?
Why can't you guess a synopsis, Tyrion?
Because the titles of non-fiction books tend to be very self-explanatory, Jacob. Category... is children's books or middle grade fiction.
Series of unfortunate events.
The Bad Beginning. Okay, so that's just like about the Baudelaire children after their parents die and their house is burned down.
Count Daddy takes care of them. James and his giant peach.
By Roald Dahl. I mean, it's the, but...
No, it's his.
Okay.
James and the giant peach.
It's about a boy who finds a giant peach and then makes friends with the insects inside the peach. Yeah.
Do you know, as a kid, we had a peach tree in the back of our garden, and I ate a lot of the peaches from it. But it turns out there's loads of white things in the peaches. And it turns out I just ate a load of, like, larvae.
Were you scared the bugs were gonna, like, erupt from you as a child?
I was terrified. I cried so much and threw up. The Complete Borrowers by Mary Norton.
Okay, so the borrowers are, like, tiny little people.
Like you.
The main character is called Ariete.
Okay.
And they're tiny little people that, like, borrow things from, like, full-size humans and they live in your house, and it's really cute. And I can't believe that when we got together you didn't know what the borrowers were, and you haven't seen the film.
I like how they call them ever in danger from the human beings.
Yeah, they call them human beings.
Like where you might be. Who are the witches? Where did they come from? Maybe your great-great-grandmother was one. I can't remember the rest of it.
I was enjoying that.
Roald Dahl, the witches.
It's about like the annual witches conference, and they're like trying to kill the witches in this hotel. There's a film of it. It's a really good film, by the way. It's terrifying, but you know. Most of this video is just going to be Jacob thinking of things in his head that he's allowed to say out loud and not being able to read.
Roald Dahl, the big fucking growler. Ow! Okay, Roald Dahl, the BFG.
It's about kind of like the opposite to the Borrowers. It's like a giant, but he's friendly. He's a big friendly giant, and he takes what's the girl's name? I don't remember. Her, and they have snozzcumbers, and it's great. Normal giants like eat children, and he doesn't eat the children. That's basically the plot of that book.
Bad girls, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? By Jacqueline Wilson.
Is it about two friends who like become teenagers and then go for a rebellious stage and like start shoplifting or something? I actually don't know what this book's about.
I mean, kind of. She makes a friend, and the good girl's mum thinks that the other girl is a bad girl and a bad influence.
Oh, I still swear to this day that Jacqueline Wilson's best book was Secrets. Secrets was.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you got that close enough, really.
I don't think I did.
No,
this is my
first no-go.
This is my first fail. Okay.
I mean, you probably were right, but as far as I can tell, you were wrong. You can't scare me.
I already know what this is about. It's about that. And she's like, so.
Your nose is very big.
I'm so sorry.
I can't smell.
You can't smell.
Smell.
So there's the girl, and she's like, you can't scare me, and then they start like doing shit to scare her. Yeah.
Okay. Roald Dahl, Danny and the Champion of the World.
It's Danny the Champion of the World.
Roald Dahl, Danny the Champion of the World.
I actually don't know what this book is about. Guessing it's about a boy called Danny, and maybe he like wins a race or something. I don't know.
No, not even close.
What is it about?
Danny thinks his dad is the most marvellous and exciting father a boy could wish for.
Oh.
Life is happy and peaceful in their gypsy caravan, until one day Danny discovers his dad has been breaking the law. What's more, soon Danny has to join his father as they attempt to pull off a daring and devilish plot against the horrible red-faced Mr. Victor Hazel.
So it's like casually a bit racist.
Casually a bit racist.
Great,
yeah.
That's good. That's a great start. Okay.
Snowy weather in England. Also known as Goosebumps, the Beast from the East. That's such a bad joke. Literally, only people who live in England's gonna get that.
And it wasn't even funny.
No. It wasn't even a small lol. It was
It werewolf from the East.
I mean, it's more like a were-chinchilla.
I'm a were-chinchilla.
Yeah, but can you give me any more details about it?
No. Honestly, I can't.
To the bin pile.
Not the bin. I'm not putting the books
to
in
the
bin.
burn pile. Where do I eat these?
Don't eat the books. Don't eat the Chronicles of Narnia.
The Diamond Girls.
Oh, this is about like they're all sisters, and their last name is Diamond, and the youngest or one of them is like, I'm gonna hang out with Mum, and the rest of them are like, lol, we don't want to hang out with Mum, and that's basically what the story is. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I don't think that's close enough, really.
Okay. What is it about then,
Do you want to read
Jacob?
it out? Drink my
Dixie, Rochelle, Jude, Martine, the Diamond Girls. They might sound like a girl band, but these sisters' lives are anything but glamorous. They've moved into a terrible house on a rundown estate, and after barely 5 minutes, Rochelle's flirting, Jude's fighting, and Martine's storming off. Even Dixie, that's a spelling mistake.
Well.
Dixie, the youngest, she's desperate to get to the house. Desperate to get the house fixed up before Mum comes home with her new baby. Will the Diamond Girls pull together in time for the first Diamond Boy? Wow,
dun, dun,
that sounds like a thrilling plot. I'm really looking forward to having to read this before the end of the year.
Charlotte's Web.
Oh, it's about a spider and a pig. Isn't the pig called Wilbur? Basically, the spider's like, no, I don't want to die. I don't want my friends to die. And then, like, the little girl's like, don't kill the pig. And that's the story.
You know what? If you just stopped eating meat, people wouldn't have to write books like this.
Jacob, stop alienating my audience.
Just dropping truth bombs, alright?
Dropping those truths.
Hard to hear, but someone's got to say it.
That pig does really have very distinct titties.
Look at that pig titty.
This is going to be a very weird segment of this video.
This is what happens when you film with me.
This is what happens.
The humour devolves very quickly.
The humour just devolves to, you can't read, and pig titties.
Goosebumps. Welcome to the dead house.
Then they go into like a haunted house. No, it's a horror house at a fairground or something. And it's like, oh no.
No, the fairground bit's wrong.
Oh. What is Welcome to Dead House about? Oh, they move into a
and I mean
dodgy house. What good parenting. Because people don't go on house viewings.
I mean, to be fair, your mum moved you into a dodgy house, so...
It wasn't dodgy when we moved in.
That house, if any house is going to be haunted in the whole of Wales, it was going to be that house.
I mean, it is next to a graveyard.
It's next to a fecking graveyard. Like, that's...
It's just my aesthetic. We moved there for my aesthetic. My mum went, do you know what Children needs? A harder...
My daughter's an emo. What will get her out of the house? A graveyard.
Okay, next category is all of my contemporaries, classics, thrillers, horrors.
Ian Banks, The Wasp Factory.
I don't actually know what this book is about. Oh no.
Oh, it's an Ian Banks book as well though, so it's going to be good.
I know it's going to be good. That's why I bought it, because I know that it's going to be good. I didn't, because I know that I like Ian Banks. Pile. What is it about?
2 years after I killed Blythe, I murdered my young brother Paul, my young brother Paul, for quite different and more fundamental reasons than I disposed of Blythe. And then a year after that, I did for my young cousin Esmeralda, more or less on a whim. That's my score to date. 3. I haven't killed anybody for years. I don't intend to ever again. It was just a stage I was going through.
That is very dark, but I'm looking forward to this.
More crime. Darcy Child by David Young.
Yeah, I picked this up because you told me to.
It sounded interesting.
Is it some sort of post-World War II shenanigans?
I mean, 1975 is it's quite post.
Okay.
I mean, technically anything after 1945 is
okay,
post-World War
there's
II.
a girl. Right, let me look at the cover. Okay, I'm gonna say there's a little girl and she's like wandering around in the snow and she doesn't know who her parents are. Like she was
not
abducted
even
as a
close.
Okay.
East Berlin, 1975. A teenage girl's body is found at the foot of the wall.
Oh dear.
So you're well off.
Yeah.
The Sarsi says she was shot while escaping, but from the west.
And the East is saying she was shot
from... I feel like that part's going to get a lot bigger very quickly. We got The Thickening, also known as The Killing, by David Hewson.
It was a TV show first and then they made it into a book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
And then, so it's what is known as a Nordic noir.
Oh.
It's set in...
If you get the city, I will let you keep it.
It's not Mount Merbus, because that's the other one.
No. Pretty big city.
It could be in a couple different countries.
It's probably one of the only cities that you know that's Nordic.
That's really nuts.
Why do you think it's Nordic?
It is Nordic. It is definitely Nordic.
I'm usually good at geography, but...
That told me that it isn't Amsterdam, because I would definitely know
Amsterdam's not Nordic.
No, it isn't.
You might as well say, like, Germany's Nordic.
Shush! Oh god. It's not Malmö. I don't know. Stockholm?
No.
Damn it.
Any more guesses or not?
No.
Copenhagen.
Ah! Oh, a student is raped and murdered.
Yay.
And then there's politics involved. Okay.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Oh no, have we gotten into the erotica? Is this where we're going?
Kitten.
Okay, Kitten is about a world where bestiality is a thing, and
Yeah.
but they can
It's
talk.
worse than that.
They can talk, and then there's this guy who finds out that he can like turn into a big cat,
Yeah.
and then they want to fuck each other. I think is the
Bestiality is not only a
plot.
thing, but creatures are owned as pets and sexual servants.
Yes. Bestiality is a thing.
There will be a video on this.
There will be a video on this book in particular.
But Kitten is pure, unadulterated gold. Quick fire. Meat market.
About a model. It's about the modelling industry.
Yeah. The circle.
Don't know. I think it's about artificial intelligence.
Not close enough.
Okay.
My sister, the serial killer.
It's about a girl who basically her sister kills all of her boyfriends, and then her sister has an interest in the guy that he likes, and like her sister's had to like clean up after her sister's murders.
Yeah, go on.
And I am gonna buddy read this.
The Call of the Wild.
It's about a dog. It's
Can you give me any more than...
It's about a dog basically like on a homeward bound to its owners, but it's also like, should I just be a wolf instead?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Quick coffee break. Robinson Crusoe.
It's about a guy who's stuck on an island.
Yep. The Dance with the Devil.
It's about apparently a true story about a person who escaped a pagan cult that I
Yay.
find very questionable. There will also be a video on this book because
The Lost World.
dinosaurs.
Isn't
It's
that
about
what Jurassic
dinosaurs.
Park's based on?
No, Jurassic Park is based on Jurassic Park.
Fuck.
I love you, but
The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas.
sadness.
Yeah, but
Why
can
did
we
you
just
have to
call it
pick up
nuts?
another book that's set
Oh, just
during the
coincidence.
during the Second World War?
The Book Thief.
It's about death, the Grim Reaper, and a girl who steals books so that they won't be burned, and her basically defying death.
Yeah. The Three Musketeers.
There's about the Three Musketeers who are like all lads in the army together, and then there's this guy called D'Artagnan, and he was like, I want to be one of you, and then they have an adventure.
Basically, when someone's a part of your lad.
When
group.
you're like the fourth wheel.
King Lear
Oh no.
by Shakespeare.
Also, this is a no fear Shakespeare book, which I would really recommend if you're studying Shakespeare, because it basically is like the original play and then like the modern translation of the play. So, side note. I actually can't remember what King Lear is about. So,
To the read pile.
to the read pile,
The Jungle Book.
it's about a boy who doesn't have human family. He has bear and panther family.
Like how I was raised.
But you just raised by llamas. Go, 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 go.
Fuck it. The Great Gatsby.
Throwing loads of parties, hope that your crush likes you too, and then
One of Us is Lying.
someone dies. This is the book I was thinking of. This is one of them dies in detention, I think, and then
Yeah.
like it's like who did it?
Yeah. Is this a sequel?
No.
Okay, Two Can Keep a Secret.
This is the one where they tell each other that someone else is murdered. I know murder happens in these books.
Murder does happen.
And I don't remember.
To the read pile.
Damn it.
Sense and Sensibility.
Basically a romance. It's a romance.
Fucking Jane Austen, isn't it?
Yeah,
So-
it's a romance.
The Wizard of Oz.
Tornado. Now I'm in a weird fantasy realm.
The Sun is also a Star.
This is about two people.
Doesn't everyone on BookTube know this book by now?
Yeah, it's about two people who meet one day in New York City, where one of them is, don't remember what the boy's doing, but the girl, who's the cooler one, is like basically preparing to be deported.
There we go now.
And they fall in love.
Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Being awkward.
Yeah.
That's what this book is about, being an awkward teenager. Next, we have No, don't sit on me. Ah!
Hi.
No, I meant, what is this category?
Big boy books.
No, dear.
I don't know.
It is sci-fi and fantasy.
It's vicious.
Vicious by V.E.Schwab is about two guys who are scientists who basically genetically modified humans to have superpowers, and then they fall out and then they get those genetically modified humans to fight each other to try and kill the other one.
Yes. Graceling.
Paranormal romance, and she's like, I can slice you, but I won't because I love you. That's as much as I can think of. I don't actually know what specifically this book is about.
I don't know if that's close enough.
But she slicey, she love.
She's definitely slicey. I'm not sure if she love. Glass houses.
Is this the one where she wants to be a vampire or the one where she doesn't want to be a vampire? No, this is the one where in her... Oh no, is that... Or is that the other one? I have 3 vampire books which are very similar. Is this the one where she is a waitress and then she finds out there are vampires?
No.
Damn it!
This is the one where she's in college and she finds out there's vampires.
She's in high school.
No, she's in college.
High school.
High school was hell, but
Oh.
college may be murder. The Knife of Never Letting Go.
This is about a world where there are psychics.
The Abhorsen Chronicles.
Oh, your mum bought me these. They're about fairies.
I don't know.
I don't know. What are they? What is Sabriel about? Oh, it's about war in the fantasy world.
The Mage Hound.
Don't know. My dad gave me this book. Some are born with magic, some without.
Just generic.
Matteo, unmagical consul to the mighty Halura, has devoted his life to truth. Oh, it's like...
It's one of those things where oh no, I'm not special. It turns out
they find someone to fuck and then they
Yeah.
are special.
You know, it's fancy.
Okay. Weeworld is a classic book that my dad also gave me that I don't remember what it's about. I'm going to be reading a lot of books that other people bought for me.
Well, I'll give you a hint. It begins with a carpet. Percy Jackson and the Lightning Lad.
Oh, he's a demigod. He's a demi-boy. He...
Oh, like Maui.
And then basically he starts to find out that he has powers, and then he gets sent to a... Oh, I don't remember what the camp is called, but where there's other, like, demigods.
The Night Skirts.
The Night...
What is the Night Circus backwards?
Shirk.
Shirk. The Night Circus.
By Erin Morgenstern. Basically the description of this book is like, it's about a circus that's at night. Like...
Rise without warning.
Yeah. Like, this book is not very descriptive in its blurb.
Dead until dark.
Okay, this is the one where she's a waitress and then she finds out.
Yeah, she's a cocktail waitress.
Yes!
Yay!
You!
Okay, what about Angle?
Angle is about the girl who's not like other girls, and then the boy who is supposed to kill her, and then they fall in love.
Literally, the first couple lines is Willow knows she's different from other girls, and Willow has a gift.
Yeah.
So, you know, Elegon.
It's about a guy who's like, I'm gonna go and find some food in a fantasy world, and then it's like, oh, a dragon egg, and then, oh shit, there's a huge dragon now.
Yeah. Children of Blood and Bone.
This is about a girl from an African tribe, and basically they get invaded and they're told they're not allowed to use magic anymore, and then she like fights them.
Ah.
Putting loads of teenagers in a maze.
Yeah, Maze Runner. Who would guess?
Who would guess? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I'm going to give you 3 months.
3 months.
And any you haven't read by 3 months, you have to get rid of.
Any book of these 14 books I don't read in the next 3 months to this day will be unhauled, and I will follow up with that.
They'll be yeeted into a charity shop.
They'll be yeeted into it. We're not going to yeet them at charity shops. Don't
Yeah, we're not going to drive by
worry.
yeet.
Okay, so that's the end of this video. Click subscribe if you've even made it this far. This was a really long video, I'm so sorry. But I will see you next time, my book friends. You like to pretend to read.
Yeah.
Because you don't know how, you just
No. I go, interesting.
Ah, yes. But with the book upside down. Naturally.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a simpleton.